Hey, welcome to another episode of Atomic Martian Tour Reviews. I'm Matt, and on this episode of Atomic Martian Tour Reviews, we're doing the special Comic-Con exclusive Joker from Batman Arkham City. He's looking especially zitty and pimply tonight, so it's like Joker in his teenage years. And then also, we got the Scissor Sisters here, Supergirl versus She-Ra. I don't care who wins because I'm already a winner when they get to it. So stay tuned.
Alright, first up we have the Masters of the Universe Classics versus DC Universe 2-pack. This is the Girl Power edition of the 2-pack. This is Supergirl versus She-Ra.
Oh, watch out. The Maid of Might versus the most powerful woman in the universe.
Yeah. Who is going to win?
Well, obviously it's the most powerful woman in the universe. What's the Maid of Might going to do? Is she going to, dust her shield off for her, make a sandwich, do the laundry, and take the most powerful feline cat that is She-Ra's pet out for a walk? I mean, obviously I feel like She-Ra's going to win here. It's in the title.
Yeah, but it is Supergirl, though.
Yeah,
if they're fighting on Earth, then Supergirl has an advantage. If they're fighting on Eternia, then She-Ra probably has the advantage.
It's already in the name. I'm just looking at the book, and I like to do this when I go to the library. I look at a book and I look at the cover, and I don't open it up because what's the point of that? Everything I need to know about the book is in that cover, the first few pages, like a history of the universe. That's the history of the universe. Maybe I'll flip it over on the back and look, but I'm not going to open that book up. There are too many words in there. I already know everything about it. I've already judged that book.
Well, I mean, what if She-Ra just calls herself the most powerful woman in the universe?
Well, I don't know.
Only because she hasn't fought Supergirl
I guess
yet.
we really need to investigate the criteria here in the naming.
Yeah.
Because
why do they even have names anyway, other than She-Ra versus Supergirl? I don't understand why they need the catchphrase or the tagline or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard Maid of Might before.
Yeah, Maid of Might is really weird.
I feel it's really demeaning.
All right, well, here's the outside of the box. Of course, it has the figures in there and their epic showdown. Of course, one side is kind of DC Universe-like, and the other side is Master of the Universe Classics-like.
Yep.
On the back, we have a big animation here and a bios for each character. And there's a gigantic warning sticker right here on the front of the box.
Let's see. Warning, small parts not for children under 3 years.
But then it says adult collector down here, so
it's kind of
imply that this probably shouldn't be for kids under 3.
And don't forget the patented air holes here.
Oh yeah, the air holes.
Most important.
Yeah, these chicks need to breathe. You don't want to open your box and find a bunch of blue dead.
It's especially important for female figures to have the ventilation.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want them to get kind of like too
funky.
much moisture and too much.
You don't want the funk.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, does it come with some Massingale or whatever in here? This is a Toys R Us exclusive. You can only find these at Toys R Us, and I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. What do you say we check them out?
I'm ready to open them up, make them touch each other, fight. I mean,
yeah, maybe make them fight and roll around with each other
a little bit, tug each other's hair a little bit. It's okay.
It's all good.
Yeah,
I'm always down for a cat fight. All right, we're back with the. We got them out of the package. We kind of checked them out a little bit and everything, and I don't know. I think these girls are pretty sweet. Now, of course, they're both just basic repaints. I mean, this is an older DC. Supergirl, and this is, of course, the traditional She-Ra figure that they released, I guess, a couple years ago now.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I don't really keep up with female figures.
Yeah, but these 2-packs are great if you are just kind of starting to get into DCUC or Master of the Universe Classics. That gives you a chance to kind of stock up on both sets and get some classic and important characters,
Yeah, I think worst comes to worst. I mean, if you only want one character, you can buy one and maybe sell the other one on the internet.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of money back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool. I think the first thing we noticed looking at this is that She-Ra here, this isn't a battle of women. This is, a full-grown warrior woman here smacking down a little girl.
Yeah, basically.
So it's really, aside from the fact that She-Ra is apparently the most powerful woman in the universe, and that Supergirl is only the maid of honor, I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's not a fair fight at all.
It's not. There's a significant size difference between these two figures. Now,
She's
of
got
course,
a fucking shank.
yeah, every single her sword's almost as tall as Supergirl is in stature. So, but pretty much all of these Master Universe figures are disproportional to the DCUC figures. I mean, even like the He-Man versus Superman 2-pack is like Superman looks like ridiculously small compared to He-Man. But these are definitely a big difference. I mean, She-Ra is a gigantic Amazonian woman, and Supergirl is well not so super, and definitely a girl.
Yeah, she's like, oh, let me just go listen to my Gwen Stefani music and go back to middle school.
Now, you mentioned earlier when we were looking at these that this is a older style Supergirl, like more of like the 90s version.
Yeah, I think so. I think like late 90s. Fact checker.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I can't remember. You know what? The reason I feel like my gut reaction is late 90s because of the Superman animated cartoon show. That's how they did their Supergirl. So I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, the newer one, she's wearing
the Doc Martens on and
it's late 90s, all
belly
right.
shirt and stuff like that.
Belly shirt, letting it hang out. The only thing she's missing
bangs.
is a pierced navel.
Yeah.
But you know.
And tramp stamp.
Yeah.
No tramp stamp.
Nope, nothing yet. Yet. She's not 18 yet.
Yeah. Just wait. Give her another year or two.
Waiting on that one, counting the days down, friends. So, but yeah, she's got her Doc Martens on. She's gonna kick your teeth in. Listen to her. What's the name of Gwen Stefani's band?
No doubt.
No Doubt.
Yep. Okay, now She-Ra comes with this shield, of course, so she can do all her shield stuff. And it has like this little gem on the inside of it. And sword, shield stuff, I know. Name of the episode, shield stuff.
Here's some shield shit.
Yeah, and of course the sword with matching gem on each side. The sword's pretty cool looking. I like it. It's sort of like a He-Man sword, only more feminine, I guess.
A little bit smaller, easier for her to carry around.
Exactly.
She can fit it in her barbarian purse, maybe a little more easily.
Yeah,
and it's got the gem on it to be fashionably decked out.
That's true. Yeah, a little accessory there, rhinestone. But I don't know. I mean, she's pretty standard posability, for Master Universe Classics figure. The feet do swivel back and on side to side, up and down. The knees bend. The legs kind of turn a little bit. They don't go forward and back very well. Her skirt kind of inhibits that. The clothes don't come off, sadly.
Not adult enough, huh?
Yeah. The wrist. Thanks, Four Horsemen. Yeah, you guys should have.
Prudes.
Yeah, jeez. I don't know, a little bit head mobility, but the hair and the cape kind of gets in the way of that.
Kind of bugs me that her collar keeps moving up and down.
It does. And in fact, I think the cape is completely worthless. I mean, her hair covers up most of it, and it just kind of seems strange that she has a cape underneath all that. I don't know.
It's trying to be weird. Accurate to the 80s, I guess.
It just doesn't seem necessary to me.
Goddamn 80s.
But I think she's an awesome looking figure. I mean, obviously the paint job on this figure is amazing, and the sculpt is great, and it's a good representation of a classic character.
One more comment here on. I was remarking on the details. I heard Doc Martens here and all the stitching. I think that's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's funny. Makes me laugh.
I like her. I think she's cool.
Yeah, I like what I really like. Honestly, the favorite part about the figure is the cape effect here. But hold it this way. Don't look at the skirt. Don't look up at
perverts. Stop doing that.
Weirdos. But it's got a nice like cape blowing in the wind sort of effect here, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, it looks like it's blown off to the side.
Yeah, it's folding over itself. Looks really good.
Yeah.
Nice detail. Very cool.
Yeah. For a windy day,
It's a windy day.
Exactly, and her hair kind of does the same thing too.
Careful of an updraft.
Her head blows off to the side too. So
yeah.
It's kind of strange. I mean, I guess it's okay. I mean, she doesn't come with any accessories or weapons or anything like that. So both of her hands are in a fist position.
Almost said knock you out.
Yeah, so she can't really hold on to anything. But I mean, Supergirl. I mean, all she does is fly around and punch people anyway. So what's the point?
I think Superboy's got something she needs to hold on to.
Oh, jeez. Aren't they related or something? Maybe not.
Yeah, I think they are. That's kind of gross.
Thanks, Matt. Welcome back, Matt. Last week we had one episode where there was nothing too profane or disturbing said or whatever, and Matt's back. So Jeez.
Sweet inspiration here.
Yeah. So overall, I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about these. I mean, do you have a lot to say about them? I mean, they're basically repaints.
They're women toys. They confound me. They confuse me. They have their mood swings, and that's why I don't play with them.
Yeah. He doesn't like women's toys, or women toys.
It's not that I don't like.
They're not
women's
toys.
I don't know.
Yeah. I like the chicks.
It's not like I try to it's not like I'm purposely not collecting. It's not like I go to a store, and I'm like, I'm never gonna buy that. It's just like, oh man, like there are other characters I'd rather collect right now.
You purposely didn't buy the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers women.
I have them now. I bought them eventually.
After they've been out for like 2 years.
Well, excuse me for not just jumping on the goddamn bandwagon, all right? You know, it's like everybody. I'm just not doing what everybody else is doing.
Well, I see a Pink Ranger in the store, and I call you up, and I'll be like, "Hey, Matt, there's a Pink Ranger over here," and you're like, "Oh, that's cool." I don't really care.
No, not yet. It's not. I gotta wait for it to build up in my mind. I'm not ready for it. You're rushing me. I'm preparing myself. I gotta get the rest of the team ready for the women.
Yeah, the 4-man team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys are so hopped up on their own sausage that they're just gonna go ape shit when these women walk into the room.
I don't know. I don't like my toy collection to be a complete sausage party. You know, I like having some girls in there. You know, it makes the guy seem less abrasive. You know, less
seem evened out.
Yeah, it balances out. You know, someone could walk in my room and be like, "Oh, hey, look, you know,
oh god,
you know, female figures, you know, are comfortable hanging out in here, you know." Then
man, if women toys are you bring like women when you try to like pick them up, you're like, man, they're like, oh god, he's got women toys. Like if they're comfortable, Supergirl is good enough to be here. I think I can stay for a little while.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether my wife feels the same way.
Yeah,
but whatever.
Come on, honey, come down to the toy room.
Yeah, come on. There's girls down here you can hang out with. All right, well, you can get these at Toys R Us. They pretty much had these in our Toys R Us for a while now, so I think they're readily available. Sadly, I don't think they're gonna be making any more of these 2-packs again. So after the next couple of waves or whatever sell out, then that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
So enjoy them while they lasted. So. But there you go, Supergirl and She-Ra.
Scissor me timbers.
Yeah.
Next up on the review docket, we have Arkham City Joker Sickened variant. This is a limited edition figure. Only 4,000 were released. This is from New York Comic Con. We got ours right here from FigureTheDay.com. Very cool site, so you should make sure to check it out. They put up a new figure every day. You pay whatever it is on the page, no shipping. It's awesome.
Yep.
And this thing looks pretty sweet.
I agree. I'm a huge Joker fan, and of course this figure is pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, he's also
like
super creepy looking.
He is definitely super creepy looking. And that, for Joker standards, I mean, that says a lot, you know.
Big time. But, I mean, looks good in the package. This is, the packaging's very reminiscent from the Arkham Asylum packaging they did.
It's almost the exact same, actually.
Yeah, I think it's almost the exact
With kind
same.
of like the bat silhouette.
Bat silhouette around the figure. Standard DC Direct box anymore.
Yeah.
On the back, little picture of the Joker and small bio. But,
now, it says it's limited to 4,000, but it doesn't appear to be numbered or anything. I mean, numbering stuff really doesn't matter anymore, but 4,000 is a pretty limited run, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, especially since there was like 70 or 80,000 people that attended New York Comic Con this year. So
so we're pretty lucky to get this one.
Yeah, we are.
Very psyched.
It's awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it sold out pretty fast on Figure of the Day as well.
I'm sure of it.
So, sculpted by Paul Harding. Awesome job.
Oh, I didn't even read the back of the box. It was developed by Rocksteady Studios.
Yep. And
that's who made the game, folks.
So, all right. Well, I say we get them open. There's not a whole lot to talk about in the package because it's pretty standard blister card DC Direct package. So
there's no saving this box.
Nope. We're just gonna gut it and go. So, all right. We are back with the Joker, the sickened variant from Arkham City.
And he looks effing gross.
He does look effing gross. Now, I haven't played this game yet. I guess you haven't played it either?
I have started playing it. I'm late hopping on the train. Whatever.
So, is the Joker in the second one? Or
he is definitely in the second one. He's definitely in the
second one? Okay.
He is, in the first one, he took that Titan formula or whatever. And And in the second one, he is sick because he took the Titan formula.
Oh, okay.
So this sickened version of the Joker is the Titan formula acting up on him.
Okay.
And I think like through the game, he progressively gets to looking worse.
Yeah. Oof.
It looks like he's got bad acne or his face is melting.
Yeah, he's like Freddy Krueger meets the Joker. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's a receding hairline or just where it fell off.
Yeah, where his flesh peeled off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know how he's ever going to come back from that. I don't know how that's going to heal.
Well, it's easy. He's an optimist. Look
Yeah.
at that. He's still got a smile on his face.
He does.
He's a glass half full kind of guy.
Yeah, it doesn't bring him down. You know?
No, because you know what? When Batman spoils his plot to poison the water supply, he just goes, better luck next time. It's
Yep.
just an opportunity to do better. And you know what? I think he has done better.
Yep.
If you really look at the comics, this is a character that has always risen above.
Yep.
Even though he's never really succeeded.
Yeah. Now, as far as the figure goes, the body sculpt is basically the same body sculpt that came out in Arkham Asylum Series 1. Yeah. Obviously repainted, a little more dingy, dirty, rugged, you know.
He's supposed to be
costume, but it's the same. It's the exact same body, exact same costume.
Yep.
And of course, the head sculpt is different, much different.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. And DC Direct. I mean, one of our biggest complaints about DC Direct is these chintzy bases that they give you. Very generic, boring. Yeah, I don't know.
Look, I get it. You know,
You
you can't always make an amazing base.
Yeah.
But really, with a figure like this that's this good, it needs a good base.
It does. It would just set it off. It would look so much better on your shelf if you
With
had like a
just
really
the
cool base.
Bat symbol in it that says
Yep.
Batman, just like it does on the cover of the game and everything.
Now, with the same body, they of course use the same articulation. I mean, the articulation is pretty decent. I mean, it's about on average with the DC Direct. You have all the main points of articulation. You know, all the parts that you would need to turn or move. You know, the legs go up and down a little bit. The knee bend at the knees, twist feet. Elbows, shoulders, the wrists do bend, but this one I'm feeling some resistance. So I'm kind of iffy about moving that. I don't want to accidentally rip it off.
Little gunshot.
But this one does move around a good bit, and the head moves left to right just a hair, and it doesn't really go up and down. So this is more of a display piece. I mean, you can
Always.
do some poses. You can have him with his like leg out, like he's walking.
You might be able to get him to kick Robin in
You
the
can kind of do
shin.
like a zombie thing where he looks like a zombie. He's coming at you.
That's what they that. I bet if they marketed this as Zombie Joker,
it would work.
sales would have been through the
It
roof.
kind of reminds me of what's his name, Daryl or whatever on The Walking Dead this week, where they thought he was a zombie and they tried to kill him.
Exactly.
You know? So like, oh shit!
Limping along.
Yeah, Joker's been zombified. So, but I don't know. I like him. I think he's cool. I think it looks cool,
awesome.
and I think it's really creative that they did that.
You know,
Effect to him.
you know what's great with the ability to move the wrists a little bit and the ankles. It's nice to know you can do the hokey pokey.
Yep, and he can turn himself around. And that's what it's all about.
Because he's an optimist.
He is optimist. There's optimist. You know, he never lets an opportunity pass him by.
It's hard to say optimist and not say optimus.
Yeah,
Prime.
that's right. He does have like a little chain here that hangs down.
Yep.
That's a cool little feature.
Got like it looks like a little dead flower or something on his lapel.
Yeah, it's wilted.
Wilted flower.
Yeah. Well, probably got some of that shit that happened to his face on it.
Face melted onto it.
His face melted onto it and killed it. Yes.
Whoopsie.
His cheek fell down on here
Yeah.
and got on it a little
Maybe
bit.
that is his cheek. I don't know. I
It
can't
might be
tell.
his cheek. Yeah.
Just fall decay.
I don't know. But overall I like this figure.
Great.
I think it's cool. I'm a big fan of DC Direct stuff. I like their stuff. They are more display pieces, but I can't fault them for that. I think that's awesome. So, you know, but overall I like it. I think it's cool. If you have a chance to pick this up, I would highly recommend picking it up.
Yep.
It's one of the more original Joker figures that have come out in a long time.
Definitely. I think he will haunt your dreams.
I think he would too. He would scare your children, so keep him away from smaller kids.
Or put him with him, depending on how much you love him.
Yeah, if they've been bad, then just stick them on their nightstand. So you know,
You don't have to go in the closet with Joker for a minute or an hour.
Daddy, no,
whatever. Get in there!
God,
Jesus. How are you reading my mind?
Jeez.
Bad
All
memories.
right. So the Joker from DC Direct.
Go get it. Thanks for watching another episode of Atomic Martian Toy Reviews. I'd like to thank our sponsors, tshortbordello.com, radartoys.com, bigbadtoystore.com, tenacioustoys.com.
That's it.
That's it. That's all 4 of them. First try, as far as you guys know. And we just want to leave you with this image of She-Ra and Joker fighting over Supergirl. Enjoy.